Hey everybody, Spicci here with another pack break video. This is another vintage pack break video. I've been doing these series of 3 packs for a while now. If you enjoy them, and search my other videos and you can find them. Anyways, today we're doing the Desert Storm Victory Series. Now, for those of you who are too young to remember the Desert Storm and the Desert Shield, essentially the Gulf War, I'm going to give you just a quick little tidbit of information about it, so that way you have a little bit of an understanding. It was called the Gulf War, and it was from 1990 to 1991. It was an armed campaign waged by a 35-country military coalition in response to the Iraqi invasion of Kuwait. It was spearheaded by the United States. The coalition's efforts against Iraq were carried out in 2 key phases. The first one was Operation Desert Shield, which marked the military buildup from August 1990 to January 1991, and then Operation Desert Storm, which began with the aerial bombing campaign against Iraq on the 17th of January 1991, and it came to a close with the American-led liberation of Kuwait on February 28th, 1991. So they made a couple, I think a few different series of these, and they're essentially just pictures from the war, you know, I think it was a way to help support our troops and stuff. People would buy these, and I don't know if Topps was giving some money to the war effort or what. But here's the back of it. Here, made in 1991. Let's zoom in for you a little bit. And we're going to get right into these right here. There are some pretty neat cards in here. They had the American flag card, I remember, was a pretty popular one. The George Bush card was a pretty popular one. I had Colin Powell card. Each pack comes with a sticker and 8 cards. So here's a sticker. Here's the Saudi Arabia flag. They had all different flags for different countries that were a part of the war. Alrighty. And then these cards are pretty neat. They got the desert camo, which is what the soldiers wore. The desert camo was the pattern that they wore back then. Alrighty. So E3 AWACS. KC-10, the flying gas can. So that must have been a refueling plane. Here's the back. We can take a quick peek. You can pause it if you want to read about that right there. There you go. Let's see. M60's reactive armor. So as you see, it's a lot of pictures from the war. I mean, nobody's really posing for these or anything. Desert Storm slang. Not sure what that means, but that's a picture of a pilot in a cockpit, I believe. Iraqi Scud missile. I remember hearing about the Scud missiles on the news back then. Medical support. F-15 dual role Eagles. And I just want to take a minute to say thank you to the soldiers who were out there fighting for our country back in this era, and the ones that are now, and the ones that were always. You know, a lot of people don't realize this, especially the younger generation, but when the Vietnam War vets came home, our own American people were spitting on them and yelling at them and disgracing them, and they just went and fought and lost their brothers. And so if you see a Vietnam War vet, go up and shake their hand and say welcome home to them. I'm sure it would mean a lot to them, because nobody welcomed them when they came home from the war. There's the Moroccan flag. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to our troops that help fight for our country, for our freedom, so that we can do things like, I don't know, make YouTube videos. Anti-chemical gear. Desert drink, a water bag. That's pretty interesting right there. USS Sides. There's a cool ship. I wonder what that ship's called. That one is, I think that was the name of the ship, USS Sides, probably. Commissioned in 1981. Alrighty. CH-47 Chinook. Doing an aerial drop. Unit sizes B. And there's General Yosak. I don't think I ever remember hearing this guy's name. Mail call. Yeah, there's something important. If you got a guy in the military overseas, man, write him some letters. I'm sure he would just love it. Him or her. Lieutenant General Horner. That old tube TV back in 1991. Alright, last pack, guys. Let me know if you like this video. Let me know if you like these vintage pack break videos that I do. Okay, let's see what the last flag's gonna be. Ooh, Morocco again. Man, we don't want doubles in a 3-pack break. All right, Lion and M91 Mine. There's a desert drink again. And I think we got a duplicate pack. No, oh, there's the Cobra. I remember. Sorry, I remember these back in the day, thinking that they were pretty cool. You can read about that right there. I can't tell you what replaced it. I don't know, maybe the Apache or something. Dragon missile launcher. Military terms B. Not sure what that means, but let's take a peek at the back here. You can pause it if you want to read that. And a checklist. And another double there. Well, let me know if you like this video. Let me know if you want to see me open more of these. I have a whole bunch of these. I'd be happy to open up some more in a video if anybody's interested in seeing them. And yeah, that's about it, guys. If anybody's interested in any of these packs, I got a bunch. I'd be happy to sell you some pretty cheap. I think shipping would cost more than the price of the pack. So if you're interested, let me know below and I can send you an email and we can go from there. But this video isn't made to necessarily to sell anything, just to show you these old cards. So all right, guys, you have a great rest of the day. Later.